What if I told you one of the most feared warriors in history wasn't even human? In the 1500s, during Spain's brutal expansion across the Caribbean and Central America, entire armies froze in fear before the battle even began. It wasn't because of cannons. It wasn't because of swords. It was because of a dog. His name was Becerrillo. This is the true story of how Spain used trained war dogs to break enemy morale, dominate battlefields, and change the course of history forever. In the early 16th century, Spain was rapidly building one of the largest empires the world had ever seen. Spanish soldiers arrived in foreign lands with steel weapons, firearms, and armored horses, things many native armies had never seen before. But among all these advantages, there was one weapon that terrified enemies the most. War dogs, these were not pets. These were not guards. These were animals bred for violence, trained from birth to attack on command, and unleashed without mercy during battle. And among all of them, one became legendary. Becerrillo was a massive Spanish Mastiff, also known as an Alano Español. He was powerful, fast, and frighteningly intelligent. He belonged to a Spanish conquistador named Sancho de Aragon. What made Becerrillo different was discipline. According to historical records, this dog could tell the difference between an enemy and a civilian. He would attack only when ordered, stop instantly on command, and pursue targets with terrifying precision. In some cases, he was more reliable than human soldiers. During battles, Spanish commanders would release Becerrillo before the main attack. The sight alone was enough to break enemy lines. Soldiers dropped their weapons. Some fled into the forests. Others surrendered without a fight. They had never seen anything like it. A giant armored dog charging faster than any man, immune to fear, attacking without hesitation. Becerrillo didn't just fight. He captured enemy leaders alive. He guarded prisoners. He tracked rebels through jungles and villages. His impact was so great that Spain officially registered him as a soldier. Yes, Becerrillo was paid a salary. He received food rations equal to a man. He was treated not as an animal, but as a warrior. When he died protecting Spanish troops during an ambush, he was honored like a fallen soldier. Spain didn't forget him. His legacy continued through his son, Leoncico, who became another feared war dog, used to hunt enemies, intimidate resistance groups, and enforce Spanish control. But there is a darker side to this story. War dogs were also used to spread terror. They were unleashed on civilians, used to punish rebellion, and became symbols of fear under colonial rule. To the Spanish Empire, they were weapons. To the people they were used against, they were nightmares. So did Spain win entire wars using dogs alone? No, but war dogs like Becerrillo shattered morale, destroyed resistance before battles even began, and gave Spain a psychological advantage no army was prepared to face. History teaches us that the most powerful weapons aren't always machines or armies. Sometimes they have teeth. And that is the true story of the war dog that terrified an empire's enemies.